Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome to the Soul Tribe, guys. Grand Rising, grab your tea, grab your tree, grab your drink, do whatever you need to do to get comfortable. This is a no judging zone. So if the shoe don't fit, don't wear it, okay? Leave it for somebody it does, guys. I love yous, and let's get this going. Mm, straight. No chaser, no sugar. No sugarcoating bullshit. Swallowing my tongue, guys. Somebody may be choked up. Okay. So I'm Tasha. Nice to meet you. Thank yous for all the likes, the comments, and the subscriptions. I did pre-shuffle these cards. Okay. This is the juice deck. And this is the only one that popped out. Trick. Now somebody may feel a little bit tricked out their spot. Hence why they're choked up. Yeah, Shadow, you know not to touch that candle. Now, somebody may have, played with fire and got burned, but they went to go do it again and they realized there was a trick and they walked the fuck away from a situation. Maybe they walked away from, it says truth speaker. They walked away from you because you're a truth speaker. Oh, they know that you spit fire. Your fire is the truth. Somebody tricked them. Or you, perhaps, take it as resonates. This could be your story, somebody around you, somebody playing in your energy that you know nothing about. Reaping what you sow. Speak strong facts. Somebody is reaping what they sow because they got tricked. They came towards a truth speaker. Now they are reaping what they sow and they have no choice but to speak strong facts because somebody's mad. Somebody's mad. Somebody got tricked out their motherfucking spot. They're all choked up. And it's because of this inner child healing that you have done that really caught a lot of other people up. You're showing a mirror to people and they are reaping what the fuck they sow. It is what it is. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. And I did you wrong. Yeah. They're reaping what they sow because they did you wrong. I don't make it up, guys. I can't. Now you're alone, you're single, self-sufficient, independent, or you have a very small circle, like a fucking period dot. You see what I mean? And people need to speak strong facts when it comes to you because they be making up all kinds of stories and they don't even know what the fuck they're talking about. But what you put out, you get back. Hence, you reap what you sow. Somebody's mad, because they got tricked out their spawn. What you put out, you get back. Be careful. Something's not over. Okay, you are not over. Somebody thought they can end you, or something was over, a relationship, a partnership, a friendship, a business contract. Take it as it resonates, guys. Maybe your destiny, your calling is not over. You just only begun. It's only just begun. 1408, maybe somebody's favorite movie. Acceptance. Wow, see? Somebody is accepting that they did you wrong. So they are reaping what they sow. And acceptance is key to this healing of this inner child. Somebody really said that you weren't healing, but you were very focused, very much alone, doing what you needed to do, bottom of the deck, and you were cleaning house. Emotionally, mentally, physically, financially, spiritually, especially from the mind games. It is what it is. People wanted to play mind games with you. You spoke facts on those mind games. You cleaned house all by yourself. Didn't need no help. And you focused on what you needed to do. What you needed to do is just heal this inner child, this fear of abandonment, this loss, this, you just had to give yourself space to heal. And you also had to give other people space to heal. You cleaned house. People don't like the space you're giving them because they feel fucked up. Somebody feels like they fucked up with you. Because you're a miracle. You make miracles happen. You're not over. It's not over. Miracles are only just begun. All right. You didn't even see the tip of these miracles that are coming in for you. Why? Because you're the truth seeker. You're the truth speaker. I went to this city, took myself on a small date. I didn't even spend any money. I just bought myself some donuts and I walked on the water. It was beautiful. My boys didn't want to come. I'm sure if the boys came, I would have spent money, but I was by myself. I just bought myself some donuts and sat by the water. I got home by midnight. But it was nice. And on my ride there on the bus, I had met up with one of my mentors, Mike. And we always end up meeting up on the bus and we talk. And we talk about this truth seeking, this truth speaking, and how a lot of us are by ourselves, like to, be by ourselves, but we love to work together. But we work together, but then we go back by ourselves, and not a lot of people can understand that, why we choose to do that, or why we are the way we are. It's like as if people think we're better than them, but we're not. It's just there's a time and place when we're in situations, but we get in there, we get out. It's like that Russ and Ed Sheeran song, entertain. We go in and we get out. We're not there to make friends. It's just the way it is, and you're a miracle. You're showing people that, you don't necessarily have to fit in. You don't have to fit in to be a miracle, to clear out the karma for this acceptance. Everybody, and I mean everybody, has a chance to heal. Some of us do it faster, some of us do it later. But we should not ever judge somebody because they're taking that step. A lot of people judge people because they refuse to take that step. And that step is hard. That acceptance to clear the karma from knowing what you did, taking accountability and saying, I fucked up, is a big grown energy, and not a lot of people have that big grown energy. It is what it is, the devil energy. And you focused on what was, excuse me, my cat's playing with a box. You know how kitties are, right? And he's an Aries, so he's got no chill. I love him. It is what it is. But he's playing with a box, so you'll hear him in the background. I don't know if the noise will cancel it out because of the mic, because it is a really good mic, but you looked at the devil within yourself. You evaluated your own transgressions, your own downfalls. This is where the growth happens. Alone, focusing on yourself, realizing that, listen, we are the angel and the demon in our lives. And we the more we're impulsive and letting this codependencies and addictions and, like I said, the abandonment issues really take hold of us, then we will go back into the same thing. We're going to be angry at the world. We're going to blame the world for everything. And we're going to feel like we got checked out of our spot, instead of realizing that rejection is for our protection. There was a reason why we didn't get what we wanted. Okay? We get what we need, maybe not what we want all the time, and we need to swallow that. That's the biggest acceptance. That's what clears the karma, understanding, okay, where did I go wrong? And how can I move forward in my next chapter with something better? Maybe not better, but deeper. Do you see what I mean? Something more long lasting, more longevity, but we have to take accountability for ourselves because nobody's perfect. So we write that letter with our own internal demons. Take control of that. So knowing that you're both light and shadow, you can bring that out whenever you want. It's called a dark empath, and you're putting somebody in your place, but you're not hurting them. It's just a mirror. And that's what you did. You were a mirror to somebody and you gave somebody space. And somebody should have chose their circle wisely. And like I said, your circle's a period dot. You chose wisely because you've been in this dark energy for probably a while. You have no shame. You can admit when you're wrong and when shouldn't have done something. Somebody was playing a lot of mind games with you. You cleaned house. You gave space for those to either grow up or not. And you chose your circle wisely. What is this? And it's labradorite and luminar. So where are my stones? They're somewhere. So you may want to get some labradorite because it clears negative energy. And luminar, it says encourages one to speak inner truth and clarity, brings calm, peace, and eases depression. So where are my, I don't know. They're over there somewhere in my closet, my prayer closet. So let's get the last row and see what's going on. So it's own who you are. Now that's what we're doing. That's how you take reign of this devil inside of you. Say, okay, I'm not perfect. I'm perfectly imperfect, which means that I have to go through these experiences in order to learn them. But you don't want to be a fool. Don't make the same mistakes. Okay? You've done it, you've been there, you've done that, you made the mistakes. Now learn from them so that this way you don't make the same ones. Own who you are. Somebody got tricked out their spot because they didn't own who they were. And it says losing everything. They wanted you to lose everything as a truth seeker, but you healed your inner child. This is not over. Something is not over, especially for you. You've only just begun. Miracles about to pop up at your door like, what's up, sis? See? People see people for who they are. You see people for who they are. And you give them space to see them for themselves as well, because you're not here to tell somebody that their crown is on the ground. You're here to remind them that their crown is on their head and they just need to straighten that shit out. No matter where you are in this world or what has happened to you, you can get out. We're not truly really stuck. It's a mindset. It's a choice. Choose your circle wisely. It's a choice. We have a choice, guys. And somebody is seeing that you spoke facts, and now they need to speak strong facts. Because somebody's on a DL, and you may have spoke something. Somebody even could have said that you were on the DL because you're by yourself. But people are seeing who they are, and they're on the DL. They're losing everything. They should have owned who they were and why they were playing mind games with you. They didn't even like women. Is this what's going on? You're making moves and you're making a way and you're just chilling. You're working hard and somebody is like talking a lot of shit in the background. That's why they need to speak strong facts. Because somebody can wreck somebody's life by talking shit like this, and somebody's mad. They're mad because they fucked up. They fucked up messing with a miracle. You cleared out the energy of this demon, this possession, okay, narcissist. Because a narcissist, they don't care who they fuck on. Male, female, whatever, whomever. It's just to get something from them. That's why somebody needs to choose their circle wisely, because you look at them as who they hang out with. So you are the company you keep. And you most definitely are the company you sleep with. So you look at their history. Who's the bitches, the guys they be fucking on? And that's who they are. And somebody is mad because you see the truth. Everybody's seeing the truth, and that's why they're losing everything, because you're the truth speaker. Your work speaks for itself, and that's clarification, guys. Your baby father sees you as an earth angel and sees strings of income coming in, and they were in competition with you instead of being compatible. And they regret telling your business. Something's going to happen, guys. Overnight, everything's going to clear up and people are going to see that you are unstoppable and fucking untouchable. Somebody wants to play in your faith. But you're the Trinity, mind, body, and soul. You cleaned house, cleaned energies, especially from the people who play mind games. Okay? You're the queen. Somebody wanted to do black magic on you, you took off. You're nothing to play with, guys. You got this victory because you're blessed. You're blessed by the ancestors. And you are nothing to play with. Somebody is learning to leave some space to level up and leave you alone. You are off limits. Okay? You're untouchable. And somebody really is reaping what they sow. They did you dirty because of greed. All because of greed. That's what it is, guys. They did you dirty all because of greed. And now they have to accept that they did you wrong. You're alone. You're content with what you have because fuck, you've had quite the run, So as long as you have, soft nights and slow mornings, you're fine. You're fine. You're content. And somebody's mad at that. Because, hey, what you put out, you get back. You did the proper work necessary that these people just wish they said. Wish they would. They said they did, but they didn't do it. Somebody's been trying to do sex magic on you, okay? This is why they feel tricked. Because somebody did something on them. And they didn't own who they were. Be mindful of your circle, guys. Somebody got tricked out their spot with fucking magic. Now somebody feels used. Maybe somebody tried to use you and you were like, ew. You became brand new. Somebody's mad because they couldn't trick you out your spot. They were a criminal. Somebody's a criminal, and what you put out, you get back, guys. Somebody's on drugs. They're about to go to jail. They try to set you up, and look at them. They put themselves in the trap that they set for you because you got the gifts. That's why they're fucked up. They really wanted to take your gifts, call them for their own, but you're the one who receives the downloads. Remember, it's about your choices, right? And people can say whatever they want about you, but what you choose to do in the dark is what matters most. And that's why a lot of people are losing a lot of shit because they came up against a truth speaker who did the real inner work, who's really fucking happy, who's content. People want to keep doing magic on you guys, and they're going to keep fucking getting mad because it doesn't work on you. Because of your ascended masters. Because you have leveled up and became an ascended master. Now, that's a whole nother vibe, guys. See? There's a mentor, a father. They know. They see you. This is a boss, a teacher of all things. They put women first. They know how that abandonment issue is. Now, they know that it's not over for you. Something is a miracle. You are a miracle. You prove time and time again that you got the real gifts and that you have this beautiful protection and that you are a teacher. You are guided by all the gods. Like you're not even biased whatsoever. And that's why it's giving you a brand new path. You're a miracle. You're protected by the all. That's why they are fucked up. You are legion. And somebody sees you. And it's a soulmate. People see people for who they are. You see somebody for who they are. Somebody sees you for who they are. And they're reaping what they sow. This is a soulmate, okay? Somebody feels like a fool for love because love does conquer all. This is a new relationship after a very karmic relationship, okay? So you may have been in a very karmic twin flame relationship. You got this soulmate coming in, but this karmic twin flame in the background is reaping what they sow. They did you wrong. They did a pure heart wrong. Of course, they're going to have to pay the consequences for that. And of course, they're going to have to swallow their ego and accept what's going on. Because they've been watching you. They've been stalking you. And you've cleared the karma. You cleared your way. And what you put out, you get back. You cleared the karma in your path. These people need to do the same way, the same thing, because what you put out, you get back. They need to go the same way. I said it for a reason. Somebody's on the DL or they're saying you're on the DL to make stories so people don't come towards you. But people need to start speaking strong facts because ancestors are listening. And they need to do well by you. I don't fucking make it up, guys. I don't make it up. I can't make it up. You see me. They need to do well by you. It's about loyalty, guys. Somebody wanted to be beastly towards you, realize that you're the motherfucking beast and you don't mind. Snip, snap. See you later. And that's why they lost you. Snip, snap, see you later. You really did walk away. And because people weren't speaking strong facts, they want to lie behind your back and lie in your face. And you ain't got no time for this. There's no trust there. So you focused on yourself. You became alone. People feel lost out from you. They feel like they lost you. And then at first they thought that you were the one who felt this loss. And you may have felt a very, depressive state at one point, but you're not there anymore. You're not there anymore. You're focused. You are the mother, and somebody sees you as a father. See, you're non-judgmental, but you may have a lot of people who are judgmental towards you, and they make up stories because they're not in your life. They spy on you, they stalk you. Now, you could have a mother and father who doesn't want you to do well. Take it as it resonates. It could be a generational trauma or curse, but you've broke that. You knew the devil lied within you. You faced that demon. So of course you can face others, but if they choose not to face those demons for themselves, they will hate you because you see them. And it's not like you're judging them. It's just you see it because you see it inside of you. And all it needs is self-love. The shadow, the demon, all it needs is to be acknowledged, to be accepted. And then it will no longer keep being crazy because it will be controlled. You will know how to control yourself. This is mastery. But somebody wanted to alienate you, I guess because of your age or because of your background or maybe because of what you chose to do in the past. But somebody didn't realize that all those traumas, those tribulations, those life experiences were going to give you some kind of knowledge, some kind of gift. If you have really done the work, of course you're going to be a powerhouse. And love conquers all, guys. Somebody really feels like they lost out on you. for playing mind games with you. You cleaned house. You ain't got no time. You're in a new path. You got new things going on. And that's because you are a miracle. So you clean house, somebody's having a 911 call now that they can't energy harvest off you, they can't be you, and that you are alone. Somebody really try to act like you weren't alone. Somebody is calling for help now that you're cleaning house and the ancestors are, taking care of business. See, because somebody chose a bum over a boss, and well, you gave them space. You gave them space. People need to be careful on their circle that they choose. I don't make it up, guys. I can't make it up. So people need to choose because look, choose wisely. Somebody probably called you a bum. And maybe at a point in your life you were not where you wanted to be. And all you needed to do was have a little bit of encouragement and support, but you didn't get that, did you? But it was a lesson. It was not a loss. Because at the end of the day, you were able to learn to do for yourself. Now, ain't nobody can pull the rug from underneath you. And you're not chilling with these opportunists. It's the best word I can say, and everybody's saying the truth. That these motherfuckers are opportunists. Somebody thought the grass was greener on the other side, so they played you as a joke. And then they realized that that shit was fake. It was paid for. It was fucking, it was that fake grass kind of energy. You don't gotta water it. It's green. It's because somebody has a little bit of money and then they, make it look good. But somebody is into third parties. So it's always somebody else's money. I don't make it up, guys. Somebody could even be paid for play. They could even be gay for pay. Ooh, I don't know what's going on. It's not my business, guys. This is your story. Somebody is feeling a little bit panicking. Why? Because they're a motherfucking drama starter. And you clear up the drama. I told you they came up against the truth speaker. Now they're losing everything, especially their ego. And they're obsessed with you. They are obsessed with you, and it's your bad friends, fake family members, exes who are playing in your face whole time. They want to take your place, but they're really like, could be even a baby daddy or a baby mama who's jealous of you and everything you got going on. Yeah, because they're a drama king or queen. It is what it is. They're panicking because you're not stressing and you got some kind of fortune coming in. Somebody's not sleeping, and it's these enemies, these bad friends, these fan clubs. You got a big fan club, guys. And it's people from your past. They know they can't come in towards you because you have a beautiful heart and you're a light worker. They wanted to play games with you. You catapulted into a whole new world, a new fantastic point of view. You're Jasmine. Come on, they wanted to fucking treat you like Cinderella. You're fucking Jasmine. And you just showed somebody how to clean house. You do it from the internal. Do it from the internal. And then once you clean up the inside, the outside starts cleaning itself up, guys. Somebody sees you as an extremely good provider, a mother of all things, that even if your enemy's child comes to you, you will still help them. And that's a breaking point, guys. Somebody really tried to do magic on you and it didn't work. Your ex-friends, ex-family members, ex-lovers, they see you ascending. They knew where you were going to go. So they tried to hold you back. You became brand new anyways. They're pissed the fuck off. They said that you were a criminal. They tried to abuse you. They tried to assassinate your character so that some freelancer energy wouldn't come in towards you or so you wouldn't be a freelancer. But at the end of the day, you are who you are. These narcs are getting caught up. You may have been something from the past, but your past doesn't make you who you are today. It's just you've learned some lessons and, maybe even there's could have been some information you had last year that you changed your mind on because you got some more information that contradicts that. You know what I mean? We're all allowed to change our fucking mind. And if somebody tells you you changed, we're supposed to. And there's an emperor on my floor with the Libra protection and know your worth. You know your worth, guys. And there's an emperor, boss, CEO, independent contractor who's coming in, who sees you as the emperor of your own life. Okay? You don't have somebody to protect you. Actually, you had somebody around you who actually wanted to do the opposite. Now they're having a 911 call because they wanted to attack you with third parties, gossip, be all up in their fucking feelings. Somebody treated you like a roommate when you were supposed to be together and you paid all the bills. It was fucking weird, okay? Somebody's feeling a little bit, because now they are in that same situation. It's all greed, guys. Somebody thought, the grass was greener. Now look, the ancestors are laughing at them. Somebody's getting outed, and it's an emperor, okay? They see you have gifts. There's a new start. This is a new emperor, new energy. You are the gift, okay? You are a miracle. And you have this protection. You're happy, you're successful, the soulmate's coming in, but there is a karmic twin flame in the background, or like a fake flame, who tried to jeopardize this pure love with fake love. Or it could have even been family or somebody who considered friend, okay, or a work that kept you stagnant. They did not want you to progress. They did not want you to move forward. They wanted you to be where you were because it makes them feel better about their miserable life. But you knew your worth and you shined regardless. And now it's bringing in balance with the Libra. Okay, now check your birth chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node for it to make sense. Okay, so Libra is my Venus. So Libra is the Empress. So somebody's watching you, Empress. You are the goddess of love. Somebody sees you as their Venus, and it says they did all of this because they were jealous. Somebody needs to do well by you. They lost you because they said all this shit because they were jealous of you. And you see people as just that, jealous of you. So you're doing this alone. You're a very good provider. You're always there for people. You're stable. You're a caregiver. So, of course, you can take care of yourself. You're the fucking sun. Now, the world doesn't revolve around you, but somebody feels like the world revolves around you because they can't stop fucking thinking about you, talking about you. You're so focused on you while you're focused on yourself, your children, your life. These people are trying to accept the fact that they did you wrong. And all you did was love yourself and be honest. You're not perfect. You're perfectly imperfect. You tamed that inner demon. And somebody's in their feelings. Because the sun is God and the devil is the devil, right? And you were able to persevere both, the light and the dark. You love conquers all. You love both. You love who you are. And that's what allowed you to clean house from this greedy energy. You are the high priest, Hierophant. Okay, you're very intuitive. You're very grounded. You want a traditional relationship, but you won't follow traditional outdated belief systems. You won't. You know that that has not worked in the past. And it's keeping everybody stuck. People are dying on their deathbed, hating the fucking world. And that's not how it's supposed to be. They should be elated that it's time to transcend. Instead, they're scared and they're miserable and they're hating the world and they're saying, just let it happen already. It's terrible. And that's what it is, guys, the moon. This world could be heaven or hell. It depends on your mindset, right? It depends on the company you keep, your circle. And everybody's seeing the truth, guys. Somebody is crashing the fuck out because I said it, the high priestess. With the high priestess and the hierophant, it's like a relationship of somebody with traditions of religion and somebody who has spirituality. Now, religion is for those who are scared of death. Okay, and spirituality are for the ones we have already died. We've died plenty of times, whether it be metaphysically, physically, emotionally, we've died. And the Hierophant, somebody is very structured, very much in this traditional, like the man has a role, the woman has a role, and the patriotic system, it says that the women, like, look, it was only up until like the 60s and 70s, maybe even a little bit later than that, did a woman actually have a right to own a house, to get a job. Before that, women needed a man. Now it's different. And a lot of men still live in that system because their mothers or their grandmothers or so and so and so still live in that mindset. So it is indoctrinated. It is taught. So we need to be reprogrammed. because we're living in a different world. My children, I know, are not mine. I had them for for another person so that they can have a child and they can reproduce, and you know what I mean? And this is bringing legacy. But a lot of people don't understand that. I know because I was born in a very binding, very suffocating, very overpowering kind of energy, like where it was the helicopter parents, They never really cared when I was younger until I got older and could take care of myself. And then all of a sudden they care because they feel bad for not being there when they should have. And that's where we break the cycles. We're there for the kids when they need us, so that when they're adults, we can let go of them. That's how you can tell the difference of a toxic parent, is if they're able to let you go as an adult, or if they're still holding on to you as an adult because they didn't take care of you as a child and they feel guilty. Now you're this truth speaker, you're telling the truth, and somebody is taking your words or my words and going to tell somebody exactly that because you are the high priestess. Somebody's trying to break free from this way of thinking because you're high vibrational. You gave people space to learn for themselves, to choose the circles wisely. Friends, family, acquaintances, they chose some fucked up energy because that's what they were indoctrinated into. And you were like, cool, fine, stay in the illusion. But what's meant to be is going to be, guys, and you were guided. You were guided to help somebody out of some kind of illusion, out of some kind of third-party interference, but you can't hold nobody's hand. So what did you do? You guided yourself out of this third-party interference, because self-love is everything. I told you that's how you conquered your own inner demons. You love them. You love yourself. That's why somebody's in their feelings, because you really do take care of yourself, and the game is over. The game is over. What's meant to be is going to be, guys. Somebody really thought they can play games with you and not have to pay some kind of consequences, but whatever. It is what it is. Somebody feels ghosted. Now, maybe somebody thought they can ghost you and not have to pay the consequences. Your family, it's in reverse, guys. Somebody in your family tried to do sex magic on you, on somebody you love, I don't know, but it was only because you were starting a family. People seen you home and that you had safety and security, so they wanted to control you. But you own who you were, and these people are having a breaking point. You are completely okay with being by yourself. Your heart is locked down. You're brand new. Somebody feels like there's a missing piece, and it's you, clearly. These friends, family, acquaintances, they know that you're ascended master. They know that you helped them. They got tricked out their motherfucking spot, trying to trick you out your spot. These narcs are getting caught up, okay? It is what it is. Like I said, somebody could like both sexes because they're just trying to get whatever they can from people. They want to play games with you. And now there is somebody coming in to tell their secrets, okay? There was a love affair. Somebody is keeping things aside, not opening up in illusions. I told you that I could say this. Thank you. I'm just clarifying. I don't know if this is your story, but somebody is on the DL in the background, guys. And they need to do well by you because you know their secrets. You just never outed them. It is what it is. You got the gifts. You got the love. Somebody doesn't have unconditional love, but you got a new emperor coming in, okay? A lot of compassion, genuine union here. Somebody really needed to just tell you the truth because you could care less as long as they were doing well by you. But no, they didn't do well by you, did they? No, they fucked up. You are a motherfucking miracle. Now somebody's losing everything, including their motherfucking mind, because you are protected. Whatever is being sent towards you is inevitably being sent towards them or the people that they love. They need to be careful because they are cursing their lineage. They're blocking their faith. Now, faith is on your side, guys. You made a wish. You prayed for people to wake up, to see the light at the end of the motherfucking tunnel, to see that they are the light in the dark at the end of the day. You hoped, you prayed, and somebody is escaping. Look. You escaped from this shit. You knew your worth. You had pure love. You got out of this, and now you have friendships coming in. Somebody did you wrong, and you healed your inner child. Somebody feels blocked because you're avoiding something, and now somebody feels trapped in the situation that they are in. Somebody feels in a mental imprisonment, locked down, watching you. They accept the choices that they made and what they did to you. Oh, wow. And the reason why all this evil eye is being returned back to sender and black magic has backfired and somebody is getting busted is because you've been the muse the whole time. They only did this because they were jealous that you were the muse. People need to do well by you. You inspire them. Somebody's listening to music, very much in their emotions. You are binded to somebody and they feel like they lost you. They left you alone for too long and God, Creator, Source protected you because from a side piece. Yeah, you walked away. You walked away because somebody had a side piece, mistress, flirting with other people, had other women, secret hookups. You don't deal with this. God, Creator, Source heard stories, conversations, seen things that were being done in the dark that you had nothing to do with. You're not associating with this energy. You choose your circle wisely, but you already didn't have these people, these friends, these family members, these lovers in your life because you knew how they were. And God protected you. You focused on yourself. These people are going through judgment. They feel alone now because of these influences. Somebody knows that there was a lot involved. There was a side piece that seemed like a muse. They influenced their way to manipulate a situation to interfere with this relationship, partnership. I don't know, somebody is in their fucking feelings because you persevered. You just annihilated these baby demons. They're just baby demons. Because you're the real deal Holyfield, guys. You are the one who, wrote the game. Told you. You're the mute. You did it first. They want to laugh at you, call you a simp, and now look, they're all jumping on fucking board, and you got a motherfucking union come in, Hierophant. Somebody wants that higher level commitment with this high priestess. They called you down, they laughed at your gifts. Now they're seeing that, oh, your gifts are powerful and you don't need dark magic. You're going to annihilate anybody who's in the dark because you faced your darkness. You are the motherfucking light. And this soulmate has heard the gossip. There's a lot of people they're seeing with their own eyes. You may not see this because you're not associating, you're not doing too much, you're not nothing, you're just minding your business, drinking your water. But somebody is seeing this gossip. Somebody thought that they could do this and not get caught, okay? Spreading rumors, being petty, having conversations about you and trying to smear your image. They're being seen as a fool. An absolute fucking fool for doing this because you were guided the whole time. Now, this soulmate sees you as the one, but they also see that somebody chose a bum over you. And they know that that's some trashy ass fucking energy that they picked, that it was only because of black magic, witchcraft. Somebody said that you did witchcraft on them. You're too high vibrational for this, or else you would have some kind of consequences for this. You know the retaliation for this, okay? Somebody was very fucking greedy. Very, very greedy. They did witchcraft, okay? Now you have a soulmate to come in, okay? Because maybe somebody did witchcraft on your twin flame. The twin flame chose a bum over a boss. So you're choosing a soulmate over the twin flame. Because the twin flame lists the gossip, third parties, all that bullshit. You have no time for that. There's no real true love there, okay? But it was a catalyst. It did help you. Game is over. What's meant to be is gonna be. Guys, this witchcraft is being seen in this bum who did the witchcraft because they can't get nothing for themselves. Now, it could be a friend, a family member, a lover of somebody else, or yours. Take it as it resonates, guys. Could be somebody really close to you. Somebody tried to hex you, okay? Tried to hex somebody else because they wanted to hex you. They wanted to block you. They wanted to distort your view or block everything that you had, especially love, especially your happiness. See, the thing is that love and happiness comes from within. You've already did the work. You don't look for external validation, so nobody can really take anything from you because you're content with nothing because you've been there. You've done that. And you see that people have a lot worse life than you do, so you're always going to see the cup as half full. Always, always, always. You just have that way of thinking because you've been there. You've done that. You've had everything and you've had nothing. You choose your mind and your circle wisely because you are the company you keep. Now, somebody is all locked up in your head because of the consequences of coming up against you. You trigger the fuck out of people. And because they refuse to do their own inner work, what do they want to do? They want to hurt you. They want to bind you. They want to persecute you because of their own inner wounds. And because you have healed yours, they're going to do anything and everything to make sure that your game is over. But look, it's just only begun. See? Time is motherfucking an illusion. It's only just begun. It says needing time, not now is not the time. Time will bring unexpected changes and extremes. Yeah, somebody is going through a major extreme right now because time is an illusion. Somebody thought they wasted your time, like they killed your time, like or something, and they could have for a little while, but time is an illusion. You just jumped timelines. Miracle. Told you. Somebody needs to stop playing with you. Because they keep bending you, and then the world, it's like they point a finger at you, and then there's 10 pointing back because you are ascended master. You did the real fucking work necessary in order for you to just be protected, walk day to day, protected, guided, you know. And somebody really wishes they didn't choose you as an enemy because you took a leap of faith. You're basking in the fruits of your own labor and you have this beautiful protector around you. You don't mind. You're going to, take the leap of faith. You're going to do something different. You're going to stop and smell the roses, and understand that life be lifing, but we're still moving forward. We're still moving forward one step at a time. Now somebody is coming towards you really fast. They took a leap of faith. Somebody's heart is locked down for only you. These friends, these family members are really intimidated by you because somebody's using you as a muse. And whatever's in the dark is coming to light, guys. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Whatever somebody chose to invest in, it wasn't a good investment. Somebody is really pissed off right now. Because the Six of Cups, somebody's coming in to give you your flowers. The ancestors are making somebody see the truth of the situation and do right by you. These third parties interference is this manipulation. Somebody's getting choked up with the words. Remember at the beginning? Somebody got choked up. Yeah, because the truth is the truth. Somebody got pricked right the fuck out their spot. Four of Cups, and you're rejecting them. Somebody rejected you. Somebody ghosted you for a pick-me, a groupie. You're in hermit mode. You're in isolation. A lot of people said that you were all over the place. You were all over the place, and you're in a union with yourself right now, and somebody is absolutely fucking amazed with you. You reading this? I'm putting it there for you to read it. So, if you're just listening right now, I need you to look at the screen, okay? Somebody wants a second chance. They've been going into this hermit mode to see exactly why they did this. This could be even like a past life relationship, okay? Like I said, you're leaving a karmic twin flame, fake flame, false flame, whatever you want to call it, for a soulmate. Nine of Cups, because somebody was in wish fulfillment. Because they did too much magic, manipulation. Now somebody sees you as this Ten of Pentacles, okay? Legacy. But they didn't before. Or this new person, this emperor, sees a lot of people fucked up with you and fumbled you, treated you like trash, like you were the person that nobody would ever pick. But you took your time. You didn't want to be a motherfucking pick me. You didn't want anybody to pick you. You wanted somebody just to be there, not to pick you. Like what? You got all kinds of options. If you have all kinds of options, I don't want to be on that list. That's why somebody's a King of Pentacles with this Knight of Discs. Somebody wants to take their time. They see you taking your time. They want to provide for you. This is a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or somebody sees you as very reliable, resourceful. But a lot of people try to trauma bond with you, try to wound your inner child so that you would attract toxicity. But they need to realize that that's why they're in the situation that they're in, that you took your time with something. Nine of Wands. You're the warrior. You're going to protect yourself. You may not have a man or a woman, take it as it resonates. So you have to be in both energies, in both the masculine and the feminine at all times. The masculine protecting the feminine in the 3D, and the feminine protecting the masculine in the 5K. It is what it is, guys. Something is an equilibrium. It's a balance. And somebody really tried to do that witchcraft on you, said that you were doing witchcraft on them. And you ain't got no fucking time for this. Like, we're not fucking children. Like, somebody needs to grow up. Like, seriously, grow up and stop fucking judging you for what they're doing. Because the ancestors are laying them out bare, raw. And somebody feels outed, humiliated even, because they're being seen for who they are. You see people for who they are. And somebody's losing everything or already has lost everything coming up against you. And you're only just begun. It's only just the beginning. 44:22 on my clock. Ancestors, yeah, we got the Four of Wands. Didn't I just say it's only just begun? Your family's mad because you have happiness. Okay? Whatever relationship, partnership, friendship you get into, your hands are powerful. Okay? So you can build. You can tear it all down if you choose and rebuild. Whatever's in the dark is coming to light, guys. You have stability, you have a union coming in, you have a reunion, take it as a resonance. It's a lot of stability and a lot of celebrations. A lot of people are going to be mad at you, but it's none of their fucking business. Seven of Pentacles, whatever they chose to invest in, it got trashed, right? Well, whatever you're choosing to invest in is going to work out. Somebody realizes that they were very arrogant with you and all their secrets are being exposed. Five of Cups, and they feel left out. A lot of loss, a lot of grief, a lot of regret. Like I said, they're blinded. There were a lot of disappointment. Whatever they expected was going to happen, it didn't because fate had a different plan for it. Somebody wanted to play dictator. There's only one God, guys. Well, you know what I mean? But like I said at the beginning, all the gods protect you. Somebody needs to be careful because you are legion. The Nine of Swords. Ooh, somebody is stressed. There's sleepless nights. They're wondering what the hell you're doing. They're making up stories in their head and it's all negative. But whatever's in the dark comes to light. Somebody is seeing the truth about you. You've been alone. You've been single. You've been self-sufficient. A lot of people are using you as a muse because you're justice, balancing things out. Karma, guys. Law and integrity. It's all about integrity. A lot of people ask me, Pasha, how come you blocked me? Don't worry about it. It's not personal. It's principle. And they just look at me. They know exactly what the fuck they did. I'm gonna explain it to them. Strength. You have the strength to persevere. See, Ten of Swords after the betrayal. A lot of people wanted to drag you down, wanted to exile you, wanted your shit to collapse, wanted you to give up, wanted you to have this rock bottom energy. You've been there. You've done that. The Five of Swords is in reverse. You see that shit? Nah, you ain't gonna be played, and nobody can drag you under the bus no more. There was a lot of aggression, a lot of betrayal, a lot of bullying, but they can't bully you. You will bully the bully, and somebody wants to give you your flowers because you deserve them. You're the high priestess, guys. You're the muse. You're showing people how to get the fuck out of this dirt. Single, self-sufficient, independent. Somebody said that you weren't, that you were egotistical, that you were naive, and that you were definitely dependent. So somebody didn't put the effort into you, okay? And now they're not single. You, on the other hand, are seeing the truth and cleaning house. Queen of Cups in reverse. There is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, male or female. Excuse me, bless me. Who may be trying to take your motherfucking soul. But that didn't work, did it? No, instead you cleaned house. You see somebody that's very greedy, very emotionally unstable, not warm, not generous, not kind, not at all. But they portray themselves as that just to get something from other people. Now the Four of Cups, just to get people to reject good-hearted people so that they can get whatever that good-hearted person was supposed to get. Six of Wands, but you fucking defeated that shit. I told you, you already wrote the letter with your demon, so you can bring that shit out whenever you want. Put these people right in their motherfucking place because you can be that mirror. People hate it because you're so emotionally intelligent. Because you've been there, you know people are trying to manipulate you. You're a fucking walking lie detector. And somebody is seeing you. Like there's a lot of people who see you. You are about to get a crazy recognition, praise even. I don't know. There's a lot of triumph and reward because of your success, because of your hard work. I told you, let your work speak for itself because that's what's going to bring this validation. Okay, it's never externally. The validation's always inside. So be grateful, be proud of what you're doing, because not many can do what you're doing. Page of Swords, they can pretend like they're doing what you're doing, but they're not. They got no clarity. They got no wit. They got just a bunch of catty people. That's it, guys. They have no real commitment with the self, so they're not truth seekers. What they're finding out is a lie. It's the Page of Swords in reverse, guys. They are spying, but they're lying. It's the Seven of Cups. And I say that's a fucking illusion. And these third parties, they're gossiping. They're trying to spread a lot of fantasies and illusions so that they're opportunists. I said this. They're opportunists. They're trying to look for an opportunity. So they're doing black magic on you Knight of Cups, charming, idealist, determined, so that somebody can fucking charm them. Give them everything that was supposed to be given to you. But you understand that that relationship isn't what you want. So somebody needs to stop. You're going for something else. You're the warrior. You already fought for what you wanted. Knight of Swords, and someone's mad. They're mad because you're so fucking attractive. You're durable, you're motivated, and you can do this all by yourself. You don't look for the external world's validations. Five of Pentacles in reverse, you got out of the poverty. The poverty like mindset. There is no loss, guys. You're not in the cold. Somebody wanted you to be in the cold, but it is only just begun. You're a miracle, and you're showing people miracles can happen if you have faith and hope in the ancestors. Remember, the ancestors, they give us all that trauma and shit, but they also give us their power, their courage, their their knowledge. So take those blessings too, you know? Don't just take the curses, you know? Take their power. You know, and do something with it. See, people look at you like a mystery because you really do tap the fuck in. You really are law and order. You really, okay, so like 3D laws are not just. Somebody thinks because you're a menace to society that, you know, you're not straight, solid, and legit. Fuck yes, you are. You're straight, solid, legit. You got that strength. So you can be a menace to society because society's all fucking wrong and you have no shame in the motherfucking game. You will be that anarchy, you know, and you want real friendships. Sometimes you have to put people in their place, wring their neck, or just, you know, put them on blast, put them on block. You are the truth seeker. You have to tell the truth, and the truth will set you free. Someone's about to fucking tell you the truth because that's what's going to bring them victory. See? It's going to bring them a new beginning after being exiled. Gotta tell the fucking truth, guys. And that's going to bring abundance. The truth brings abundance. Somebody's mad because you don't mind telling your truth, even if your truth makes you look bad. You want a new beginning, so you got to accept your truth. You know, me and Mike were talking on the bus, you know, because like we are ex addicts. Well, he's not an ex addict, he's an ex drunk, right? And we're talking like the reason why I went into rehab, like into AA, was because I'm a different kind of alcoholic. Like, I never got blackout wasted. I'm the kind of alcoholic where I literally drink till I'm sober and then drink again till I'm sober, like a sick disease, like a disease of the mind. That's what we're talking about. I'm like, it was never the drugs, it was never the alcohol, it was always me. It was always me. And when I could face that, it was me. It wasn't the drug, it wasn't the alcohol, because that shit, like, it fucking wasted everybody else. And I always knew what the fuck I was doing. And because I knew what the fuck I was doing always, I couldn't blame it on the drugs. I couldn't blame it on anybody else. All I had to do was accept that it was me. So I was able to change, right? To see that demon that I'm fucking not you want I it's my problem. So I don't need alcohol or drugs to be, you know, the truth. And that's what I was running from with the drugs and alcohol, but I still couldn't run. I couldn't run. I knew what was going on, and that was so annoying for me. It was so annoying for me that I kept running and running and running, and there was nowhere to run until I faced myself and boom into a brick wall, realizing and accepting I may be the problem in this situation. So, what do? You evaluate, you process, you go in your motherfucking feelings, and you feel it. Now, a lot of people feel like you're too good to be true or you're not real. Okay? Like you have to be hiding something. There has to be some kind of leverage that they can have on you, because I'm telling you, the black magic, the witchcraft, it has to have something to hold on to. And because you don't do shady shit in the background, there's nothing to hold on to. You already surrendered. It says at times we must surrender to old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. You already surrendered. You had hope, you had faith in a bigger picture, guys. And you are a mystery, and a mystery is about to come in very fast with that chariot. And it's your karma. Well, should I say it's your dharma, okay? For all the hard work that you did. You really did put your best foot forward. And it says acceptance is key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There is no point in changing that which is beyond our control. So you can't change what you can't change. And you most definitely can't change others. But what we can do is accept ourselves, change ourselves, process the situation so that this way, when we go into another relationship, partnership, job, friend group, choosing the family that we want. Remember, family is not about blood. That's just a relative. Family is the ones you choose, the ones who are there, the ones who don't have to say very much, but just want to sit there with you because they know that you're having a hard time. They don't got to say nothing. They don't want to give you unsolicited advice. That's a fucking family, okay? So you're choosing to take your time for yourself. And it says, look deep within your heart and you will find my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. So you're taking your time. You're finding people who, are good for you, who accept you for you and don't want you to change or be better or be less or just to be you. That's enough. And you look deep within your heart and you understood that your love was as big as the ocean, as as powerful as the ocean. So you found that strength in that water to purify yourself, to evaluate yourself, and to love others. Now, water can nourish you, and water can destroy you, right? So you gotta be careful because somebody sees you as Venus. They see you as powerful. They see you as both light and dark. They see you as the ocean, both powerful and healthy and healing, but deadly, depending on the force given. 555 on my clock, bottom of the deck. Life is a series of consistent shifts and cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow in life and create unnecessary stresses. So go with the flow and you will be surprised where it leads. Wow. See. So you're going with the flow. If it doesn't flow, it must go. I say that all the time, guys. Wherever the wind takes me is where I go because I follow the truth. The truth is what sets me free. So even if the truth makes you look bad, I'm not gonna judge you because you stood in your truth. If anything, I'm gonna fucking respect you 10 times more because it takes courage and balls to be a grown up and admit when you're wrong. And what's meant to be is going to be. There's a lot of people upset because it's game over for them playing mind games with you. You're too emotionally intelligent and you're getting put on. Like me and different readers or different guides are putting you on game to how you can address your inner demons to process so that when these situations come in, you can cut it right off in an instant. People are feeling a lot of loss and lack right now from you because you got out of this purgatory, this prison of the mind, this mentality that people wanted. You really did break the chains, guys. You're a generational curse breaker. People were trying to control you and they can't even control themselves. They're just mad that they were never really able to live, and even with the little that you have, you make the best out of it. So there's nothing there and it's a new earth. Wow, guys, told you. You're like Jasmine, and people want to fucking treat you like Cinderella. Either way, you're still a fucking princess. And now that princess just turned into a motherfucking queen. You're the empress. You know what I mean? A new earth, guys. You are. Says it's happening. Keep holding your vision. You were put here to help others to see a bigger picture. Says don't give up now. You're closer than you think. I know it's hard to hold the frequency of the new age when it feels as if so much is crumbling and so many are losing faith. Like I said, we're living in two worlds, guys. One is of not so, it's like that, woe is me, pity me, and the world is so bad. And then there's ones who are, you know, no life be life in. But we find the beauty in everything. This is a sign that you're facing your right direction. You have a great gift in being able to see the potential of things before they exist. Tend to your new seeds. Dream them into existence. Don't lose faith now. Keep your focus fixed. Planting new seeds and bringing about a shift of the ages is no mean feat. It requires extreme trust and radical vision. I told you. You are that, what did I say? Society's, a menace to society. It requires extreme trust and radical vision. If you pull this card, it reminds you to have faith. You chose to be here, to be part of this global shift. Whether you're bringing it about through prayer and meditation or through working on new projects, jobs, creations, keep going. It's happening. Don't give up. The world needs dreamers like you. More people with hope in their heart. The road ahead may not be plain sailing, ushering a new age of time of change never is. You're being encouraged to remember that what you've been working towards for so long is almost here. Don't question yourself now. Don't waver. Dig your devotion deep, for if you do, in the not too distant future, you'll be able to sit back and watch all that you've carefully planted and nurtured grow and blossom. It's possible. Keep focusing on your dreams. You're closer than you think. Told you. Miracles, guys. It's only just begun. Starseed Soul Inquiry, how can I keep holding my vision? Somebody really wanted to block your vision of love, of unconditional love, say a lot of shit about you, but it didn't tarnish your heart. It may have tarnished hers, but it didn't tarnish yours. You know who you are, you stand on who you are, and you appreciate the people and places that you have went, the people that you have been around, even if it's just for a moment, you still appreciate them, even if they don't appreciate you, it's okay. You forgive for yourself, not for them. So that this way, when new things come in, you can have this open arm and you can give freely. Now, Yarrow, it came out yesterday. It's coming out again. Ancestors, was it yesterday, the day before? I think I took off yesterday. I just sat around. I actually went to water painting at the water. It was nice. And then my son got a brand new motorcycle. He's been working his butt off every single day. And he got himself a brand new motorcycle, like a dirt bike from the dealership, brand new yesterday. So he got that. He was so excited. That's why he didn't want to come with me to the city. Ginger. Okay, so yesterday was really busy for us, and then I took myself out. Like I wanted to take him out, but he didn't want to come. I even tried to get him to ask his friends if they wanted to come, but they were so busy playing in the fucking bushes. And I was like, okay, play in the bushes. I'm gonna go and walk around at the old port, and that's what I did. I went go get some donuts at Mr. Puff's. I got caramel and chocolate. Oh, it's a favorite from the old port. And then I went go walk. It was nice. So yesterday, yeah, I didn't do a reading, guys, but I needed to take a little bit of time for myself. So I hope that you did have a beautiful day. I just wanted to let you know what I did because I'm really so proud of my son and of myself, and we've come a long way. So you should be proud of yourself too, okay, guys? Because we're a big growing family here. And the family is the family we choose. So thank you for choosing me to be part of my family. I love you guys. Okay, so the ginger. It says, wild ginger inspires us in our work and helps us manifest our soul's purpose. Ginger supports the cultivation of self-discipline and helps us retain our individuality even as part of a greater whole. The primary gift of this plant is integrity. Somebody knows you got some motherfucking high boundaries, but your integrity is what guides you. I told you it's not personal, it's principles, guys. People know what they be doing. Yarrow says Yarrow awakens our connection to spirit. Like its namesake, Archilelies, it brings awareness to the vulnerable parts of ourselves. So somebody is bringing awareness to the vulnerable parts of themselves, why they project and bleed onto others instead of really just doing their proper healing work, why they hate on others because they refuse to do the proper work. Yarrow helps us cut with the patterns that no longer serve us. Its message is to see beyond our suffering to the grace of our situation. So that's what you did. You had grace for yourself. You knew you were healing. You knew you were healing a lot of generational traumas, and you knew you were beneficial for the planet in so many ways. So you tapped into this self-discipline and you helped retain your own individuality and still being part of the collective. So congratulations, guys. I love you. So let's get the last closing message from the St. Francis Oracle deck to bring this all together. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, guys. I love you. I truly, truly appreciate all the donations, all the subscriptions, all the little things here on YouTube. It means the world to me, okay? Nothing gets unseen, nothing. I may not be able to reply to all of them, all the comments, but I do see them and I do appreciate it, guys. Number 32 reduced down to a 5. So there's major change, guys. Somebody really wanted to fuck with you, but you have these beautiful protectors. Now you could have a passed over protector that looks like this, okay? I had one. His name was Leviathan. Looked like a fluffy little black cat like that. Okay, but you have a lot of protectors, okay, here on the 3D and on the spiritual plane. That's why you're not scared of death, because you know that death is just a transitioning phase where our spirit lives on forever, and you have proof of this. And people wanted to laugh at you, say that you were like mentally unstable or something, and they're realizing that they may be the ones who are mentally unstable, that you are perfectly logical, and that you have proof for these things. You never speak outside your face. You are articulate and you know exactly what's going on. But people want to gaslight you like you're crazy, and it's only because they don't want to get the information, not from you anyways. And then when they do, they're like, oh, she was right, he was right. It's a side eye, it's a smug kind of energy, because they don't want it to be you. But at the end of the day, it is you, and they can't take that away from you. It says Midnight Rose. You're like that black rose, guys. Confidence, listen, and guidance. There is an air of confidence exuberating from your aura. At long last, something has shifted, and for the first time in a long time, you're feeling confident and ready for action. Your spiritual guardians are very much around you, and your psychic senses are high. This is an excellent time to consult an oracle for guidance. The messages will be clear and will help making forward planning easier. Working with divination tools such as tarot or oracles cards may be high on the list right now. You are a natural teacher and may be looking to share your gifts with like-minded people. This is a positive time for you to chase your dreams. You have the energy and the desire to see things through to the end. So don't forget to connect with your higher energies for guidance. They are waiting in the wings for your request. See, somebody really thought that you were just gonna lay down and, roll over and just DIE? Oh, hell no. Hell no. You've only just begun. You're a miracle. And somebody feels fucked up for coming up against you because you cleared the path of this devil. The devil's in their feelings because you're the earth angel, too high vibrational to be lowering yourself to that. It is what it is. And somebody, if they want to come towards you, they're going to have to reach. You are that guy. You are that girl. You are a man or a woman of many traits, many talents, and somebody adored all your many traits, all your gifts. Somebody's going to adore you, and somebody else feels lost and lack because they lost out on you. Somebody feels like one man's treasures and another man's trash. One man's trash and another man's treasure. Okay, somebody may like I said, bum over a boss, right? Okay, so from the heart message, it says, I release fear of the unknown. I can move forward with energy and enthusiasm. So you're letting fear of the unknown go, and you're moving forward with energy and enthusiasm. And it says, I open myself to new experiences, honor my body with love and respect. Oh, my dad's here cutting my grass. I asked him to bring the ripper snipper because my picnic table had like a whole bush underneath, so I moved the picnic table so he can cut the grass. So he's here. So yeah, I get to go and enjoy my nice cut grass, okay? But it says, I open myself to new experiences and honor my body with love and respect. So you're honoring your body, and if people don't want to honor your mind, body, and spirit as you honor your mind, body, and spirit, then they can't be in your life. It is what it is, guys. People are going to have to learn how to treat you. And sometimes they only learn how to treat you by how you treat yourself. And you're sewing somebody. Take their motherfucking time. Okay? You are the messenger. Somebody wants to send you a message about this Two of Cups, Seven of Pentacles. God investing in this Two of Cups. Equilibrium. I give you, you give me. Reciprocity. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you when I see you. Bye.